is the founder of FamilyBookform.com. This is a quick explainer video of how virtual excursion providers or the virtual excursion platform could buy book creating licenses and sign to their customers and teachers and the students that join their virtual excursions to document their learnings into digital published books that can be printed on demand and shared as much as they like. So when they go to the FamilyBookform.com website, they can sign up for free and they land on this dashboard, which is the teacher's project creation, book purchasing dashboard, or the virtual excursion provider can purchase licenses here and assign to teachers. So there's video explainers here of how they can assign projects to teachers, how the collaborative book works, and there's quick in their dashboard explainer videos there. So as they add a project, they just follow the prompts. It's $10 per license, and they could create a project that is an upcoming virtual excursion, and they buy maybe here this person has purchased 4 licenses, so it generates this unique URL, and attached to that URL is 4 licenses. So the virtual excursion provider can buy 4 licenses and give that to 4 different teachers, and each of those 4 teachers can create collaborative class books with their students. So that's $10 each license, so that's $40 for 4 licenses. So here the virtual excursion provider can add their logo, so every book created is branded. They can also view all the students and the teachers that create books here. So this link is attached to a book, and so they can view that book. So you can see here that Champagnat College bought 34 licenses. Students have redeemed 31 licenses. So then the virtual excursion provider can view each of the teachers' books. In this case, this is students creating books, but if it's virtual excursion providers, they can assign to teachers, and each of these teachers, they can view their books there. So this is a way for virtual excursion providers to see how many students are reached, what are the learnings, and get some of that user data there. So a teacher, if they create a collaborative class book, or if the student is assigned a license and the student is to create their own book, this is the dashboard that they would see to create a book. So they just follow the prompts of the book cover, introduction, they can speak into that page, they can copy and paste, they can just write straight in there. If a teacher is inviting students, then they can go to contributors, they can invite a list of students, and that means an automatic link is sent out to all of the kids in that class. Up to maybe 50 or 100 kids can contribute, depending on how much content they want those students to contribute. So the teacher invites the students, and they get as the students sign up, they get their contributors dashboard. So they can see on the left-hand side here the instructions from the teacher. So this one says, please contribute 600 words and 1 photo page on how coronavirus affected you or your family's life. So the students can see what the teacher is asking. They can type directly into there. They can upload photos or artwork that they've created, and they click submit, and it automatically appears in the teacher's book. So the teacher can see in the dashboard here what the student has contributed. They can edit that content, reformat it if needed. They can see the photo that was contributed by the students, and they can make those edits as required. If the student hasn't sent anything, they can follow them up. So in the My Book tab, this is where they can view the digital book, and that automatically formats all the students' contributions into a digital book. So this is the final digital book, and as students make their contributions, they automatically are formatted into that contents page, and the teachers can keep adding to this book, editing this book for up to a year. So this is just a very easy way to collect the students' content, so that the service provider can see how many students were reached, they can see what learnings were created, and they can brand the books. So that's a very quick overview of how service providers can purchase licenses for teachers that join their excursions, and that they can buy licenses and assign to teachers, and teachers create the collaborative class books, or the teachers can then give on to students. For students maybe an older year, grades from about 9 up, they can go and do their own qualitative research in their communities and create books. Thank you.